Partnered by Time's influence.
He was the builder and the consolidator of a new India. His genius and statesmanship bore the legacy of unity, of a united India that we live in today. His is a legacy befitting a symbol that serves as a constant reminder that India, when united, is a force to reckon with. This is the story of a vision that turned into a reality. The creation of a symbol of unity and the people who made it happen. Envisioned as a source of inspiration for ages to come, the Statue of Unity has become an embodiment of the resolute spirit and ability of the Indian people. On an islet called Sadhu Bait, against the backdrop of the Sardar Sarovar Dam, on the banks of the mighty Narmada, stands tall the Statue of Unity. The journey of the Statue of Unity started in 2013. The then Chief Minister of the state of Gujarat, Narendra Modi, laid the foundation stone for the statue, kick-starting a 5-year journey of planning, creation and execution of what today is the world's tallest statue.
गुजरात में सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल का दुनिया का सबसे ऊंचा स्मारक बनाने वाला.
When the construction of the statue was envisaged, it was felt and decided that we should involve maximum number of people from the country, from maximum area of the country. It was decided that we would like to have a campaign for collecting the iron implements and the soil from all the states, all the districts of the country.
Over the next 5 years, India came together as one to turn a vision into reality. In a tribute to Sardar Patel, the Run for Unity saw thousands of Indians across the country pledge their support.
सरदार साहब किसान पुत्र थे. आजादी के आंदोलन में किसानों को जोड़ने का बहुत बड़ा काम सरदार साहब ने किया था.
The Loha campaign saw farmers from villages across India provide iron by symbolically donating used farming implements. The campaign generated over 135 tons of iron that was used in the construction of the statue.
किसानों ने खेत में जो औजार काम में लाया है, उस औजार के लोहे का टुकड़ा देश के हर गांव से इकट्ठा करके उससे सरदार साहब की प्रतिमा बनने वाली है.
The Statue of Unity stands tall at 182 meters, larger than China's Spring Temple Buddha and twice as large as the Statue of Liberty in the United States of America. A sheer engineering marvel put together by an army of more than 3,000 workers and engineers over 3 years.
All the people should feel that we belong to this country, we belong to, and we have also contributed in the construction of this statue.
We started basically the designs around December of 2014, and we've been able to complete the work in about 42 months.
The daunting scale and the nature of the construction required all stakeholders involved to come together to turn this ambitious project into reality.
During first year, we have carried out the survey and planning and designing, and after 1 year, we have casted the foundation, that is a raw foundation, on 14 December 2015.
What is important is that decisions are taken fast, because these involve a lot of complex engineering decisions. So there are many players in this.
One of the crucial decisions was to identify the location for the statue that could be developed into a potential tourist attraction. Surrounded by thick forests and the Sardar Sarovar Dam, Kevadia was the ideal location for the statue.
D&D Chief Minister and now Prime Minister has conceived that this statue should be built in remote area, so that during its construction and after its construction, when tourism will be developed, we can take help of the tribal people, and indirectly it will help in upliftment of tribal people with respect to economical and social aspects.
Sardar Patel had a vision of this dam long back in the 40s, and the then Chief Minister, that is our present Honorable Prime Minister, had therefore chosen this point because of his relationship with the Sardar Sarovar Dam.
With over 8,000 sculptures under his belt, Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan awardee, sculptor Shri Ram Vanji Sutar was brought in to design the iconic statue.
उसके लिए मैंने 3 फीट का ये छोटा डिज़ाइन आप देख रहे हैं, ये छोटा मूर्ति बनाया, ये अप्रूव हो गया, फिर उसके बाद 18 फीट की स्टैचू बन गई.
The 93-year-old sculptor designed the sculpture based on a 1949 photograph of Sardar Patel, a naturalistic depiction of the icon in a walking pose.
तो सबसे मैंने जो एक जैसा कहते हैं कि लोह पुरुष, इसी हिसाब से एक पर्सनैलिटी बननी चाहिए, ये हमारे भी दिमाग में था और उनका भी दिमाग में था. इसी तरह से हमने ये मूर्ति बनाई है. उनके चेहरे पे ना अच्छा भाव होना चाहिए, रियलिस्टिक पर्सनैलिटी होनी चाहिए और थोड़े वॉकिंग पोज, एक अपने पर्टिकुलर सोच से चल रहे हैं, ऐसा एक मतलब एक कंपोजिशन बना.
The statue rises out of a star-shaped base that covers the entire Sadhu Hill and is designed as a 3-layered structure comprising of 2 towers of 127 meters height that rises up to the statue's chest. The second layer is the steel structure and the third is the 8 mm bronze cladding on the surface. The RCC towers at the bottom form the legs of the statue that have 2 lifts that can carry visitors up to the observation deck. After the break, we understand some of the design aspects of this iconic structure that posed a challenge for the engineers and how they overcame these challenges. It is not until one stands under the iconic Statue of Unity that one realizes the enormity of the final structure. The world's largest statue was pieced together by over 3,000 workers and over 300 engineers from the infrastructure giant Larsen & Toubro, and is a testimony to the design and engineering prowess of some of the finest in India.
Actually, this is more of an art and aesthetics. Actually, it's more of it's like we have to convert this kind of art into an engineering. Initially, it took almost 13 months for us to actually arrive at what kind of the statue, how it will be there, the pose. We had to actually scan almost something like 2,000 photographs. We showed it to the people, his family. We showed it to the people living in that area.
The construction utilized sophisticated state-of-the-art technologies like light detection, ranging technology and telescopic logging to assess rock joints.
This was digitally a very, very important project for us. We use all digital bins available. We did all the survey and all through all LIDAR survey. We use BIM to a great extent. All the drawings of the statue were done in BIM, so we were able to actually visualize, with the HoloLens and all, saying that how it should be and all.
To meet the statue's world-class standards, Larsen & Toubro turned to the market leaders in tile and stone installation materials, MYK Laticrete.
When I got into the business, I was wondering that a lot of installation of tiles going wrong, failures, and I checked how this is done in the developed world. And the whole installation practice systems was entirely different. That's how I connected with LATIC International. From day one, we were focused on the customer experience, to give products that add value to our customers.
We have been associated with a lot of landmark projects across India. To name a few, the Tata Consultancy building, which was coming up in Hyderabad, the Delhi Metro, the Louis Vuitton project in Maldives. These are some of them, and there are many, many more.
In the early stages of inception of the company, MYK Laticrete established a state-of-the-art research and development center that used the latest technology and resources to develop and manufacture innovative, cost-effective and user-friendly products for the tile and stone installation systems.
Today, the R&D center in Hyderabad not only developed products for Indian market, we have developed many products for Indian market, but we are the center to develop products for across the globe of Laticrete companies.
The technology of making tiles has been improving, but the procedure for fixing them was way old. So we embarked on this journey that we, as MYK Laticrete, we wanted to do our best to change the industry. Our entire focus was on giving that learning to all the different people. Could be an architect, or could be a mason, or even an end consumer.
Our strength is innovation. In order to be innovative, so we have a very strong research and development center, which consists of scientists with various experience in science and engineering. We can develop any products, any challenging products for this industry.
We have a wide network across India, be it Gujarat, to Jammu and Kashmir, to Kanyakumari, everywhere you'll find a product.
World-class products of MYK Laticrete were utilized during the construction of the statue for installation of sandstone and granite on the facade, the sloping roof and the internal flooring.
As is any large project in the country, MYK Laticrete is the first company that a contractor or a designer or an architect approaches. And that's how we've come into Statue of Unity. We work very closely with all the designers, architects and L&T specifically to design products that would meet the needs of L&T in Statue of Unity. And the products have to be robust and be able to take that wear and tear. And that's how MYK Laticrete comes into play.
We were consulted as to give the most suited system for the tile and stone fixing for the Statue of Unity. With our excellent research and development, we actually gave them the right product for this installation.
Our whole team, our technical team, visited the site. They looked at what applications, what is L&T trying to achieve, what kind of stones were being used, and where are they being installed, internal, external, facades. All the details were taken and the quality of stone was taken. Then we tested in our laboratory what kind of products should be used so that we can give the optimum performance at the site.
We thoroughly understood, studied what are the requirements. Our team experts went through all the aspects of this project and they designed the experiments accordingly with the formulation that incorporates raw materials and specialty chemicals. Then they subjected this formulation to several levels of experiments, simulating the conditions what you see in the site. Then they made several trials, and based on the trials they come up with the final formula. Then that passed all the standards, all the tests, all the simulation. Then it is delivered to the site.
हमारा रोल फिनिशिंग का था, पत्थर क्लैडिंग का और फ्लोरिंग का, सीलिंग का। अपना पत्थर है जो सेलेक्ट करने का था, वो हर जगह जा कर के एरिया वाइज सेलेक्ट किया। जैसे बांसवाड़ा तो बांसवाड़ा में किया, धौलपुर पत्थर था, धौलपुर में किया, और विस्कॉन वाइट बेंगलोर का था, तो वहाँ पे जाके सेलेक्ट किया। तो क्लैडिंग कलम के द्वारा ड्राई क्लैडिंग किया, जैसे जल्दी से जल्दी काम हो जाए और हेवी हो जाए। और फ्लोरिंग है उसके अंदर केमिकल लेटिग्रेड है, तो ये फ्लोरिंग केमिकल से लगाया गया है।
जो फिनिशिंग का टाइम आया उसी टाइम L&T ने हमको साइट पर बुलाया और उसने बताया कि आपका टेंडर में स्पेसिफाइड है मटेरियल, MY लेटिग्रेड का मटेरियल स्पेसिफाइड है। तो उसका मॉकअप रूम में उसका सैम्पलिंग करवाया। सैम्पलिंग करवाने के बाद उसने टेस्टिंग, थर्ड पार्टी से टेस्टिंग करवाया। टेस्टिंग करवाने के बाद हमारा मटेरियल अप्रूव हुआ।
While building the statue in a remote area such as Kevadia posed a logistical challenge in terms of material procurement and transportation, some of the biggest challenges were posed by the design and the sheer scale of the structure.
Generally, engineers build dams, roads, building, hydraulic structures. These are different type of structure. So first challenge was that it is a composite structure. Second is a wall-to-wall statue.
Unlike most tall buildings or tall structures, where the base is very wide and the top is narrow, in this case the pose which was chosen was one of the Sardar walking, and hence all the weight was coming on to narrow portions of the legs. That was the most difficult thing, designing for that, working out the wind forces, earthquake forces, blast forces, other pressures which would be there.
The kind of the pose which is there itself is the most difficult thing. We don't have a wide bay, and the height to the width ratio is very small, and we have these two cylinders cores which are required to take the lifts, and also they're also not placed parallelly.
The challenges comes with the wind speed. I think they estimate approximately 250 km per hour wind speed. And the second is the structure is made up of metal, so there is an extreme heat absorption and release, and also it has to withstand earthquake of 6.5 Richter scale. When you make a product, you make sure that these challenges are met. The product is very durable and long lasting. One of the products used in this project is Laticrete 111 plus 73. Bonding to the metal is very, very difficult with the normal products that is available in the market. So we have developed a specialized product that can bond to the metal also. That product is called PA212. And another product, SP100 tile joint or tile grout, is one of the unique product with the they make a laticrete, and we are the first one to introduce it in India. And this product has several colors that goes on the tile joints. For this particular project, we have to match the color of the tiles that is used in the project. So we developed very customized colors to match the requirements of the tiles.
The final structure stands at 182 meters tall with an observation deck at a 135-meter height that allows visitors a fantastic view of the Sardar Sarovar Dam, an exhibition and film center, a museum, light and sound shows, a public plaza, retail kiosks, the Valley of Flowers, and the wildlife sanctuary in the vicinity.
Generally, some of the statues take 10 years, and we have completed this project in 33 months, which is a record by itself.
If the statue's height is 182 meters, so at the height of 135 meters, we have a 200 square feet of viewing gallery, from where you can see the dam, you can see the Vindhyachal, you can see the Satpura range, you can see the Narmada river. Museum actually, if you see, it covers almost everything that is in and around this statue, and as well as the theme of this statue, that is the unification and the role played by Honorable Sardar Patel. The soil that was collected from villages, all that soil has been used for constructing a unity wall which is 15 meters long and 5 meters height. So that unity wall also signifies the efforts made by the people of this country in the construction of this statue.
We are getting a lot of visitors, both from the state and the rest of the country, but quite a few from abroad also. And the dynamics of this area are changing. So we do hope that this whole area will develop and provide a lot of livelihood to the people around here. The government is also developing other attractions so that people can stay for longer periods.
The statue was unveiled on October 31st, 2018 on the 143rd birth anniversary of Sardar Patel. A dream project, the magnitude and scale of which was unprecedented, but it stands tall today, a testament of grit and resilience of the people who turned a vision into reality.
This is going to be an iconic project for us.
Rarely do you get a project where you can say, look, I've done this statue of, but from every worker also, he feels that pride in himself.
See, the Statue of Unity actually defines what unity is.
The focus definitely is on ekta, that is unity.
For the progress of a country, for the progress of a society, unification and unity is the most important factor.